everyone, this is a demo on how to make use of Mercurial, which is a version control system along with Bitbucket. I am Megha, presently an MTech student at IIIT Delhi. From this demo, you will get to learn the following things. First of all, if you have a Java project, you will get to learn how to make it a Mercurial repository. The second is that you will get to learn some basic commands of Mercurial like commit, push or pull. If you are working in a team, then you need to have an online platform wherein you can share your project related data. So today this demo will be showing you how Bitbucket can be used along with Mercurial to provide you an online platform via which you can share your data with your team members. There are certain prerequisites for this demo. You need to have following things installed on your system. First is Mercurial, second Eclipse, and third is Mercurial Eclipse plugin. If you are working in a team, you need to have a team repository on bitbucket.org. If you are working in a team, then you have the following steps which you need to follow. The first is that create a team account on bitbucket.org and then create a repository and give access to your team members. If you are an individual, you just need to create a simple Java project. Now let us suppose this is your Java project demo on VCS which you want to convert into a Mercurial repository. As you have your Mercurial Eclipse plugin on your Eclipse already installed, so you can right click on your project, go to team, click on share project. Since you want your repository to be of type Mercurial, so click on Mercurial and click next. Suppose this is a location for your repository and then click finish. You can see that the sign over here has changed. We have an asterisk sign over here which shows that this is a Mercurial repository, but this is an uncommitted one. Whatever changes you have on your repository right now, on your project right now, are not saved. So the first step that you must do is to commit your project. For this, since this is the first time you are committing your project, you need to commit the whole project. So right click on your project, go to team. Now as this is a Mercurial repository now, it contains many options. All of these are the Mercurial commands. Go to commit. Give a nice commit message which will act as a reflection as what you did to your team members, or when you want to see what exactly you did in your project at some point of time later in your life. Suppose your first commit message is created a Mercurial repository. You need to select all your files, so select all. You need to give a commit, you need to give the name of the committer. Let us suppose it is your official email ID. Click OK. Now you can see that the sign over here has changed. We have a cylinder sign over here which shows that this Mercurial repository is a committed one. Now let us suppose we want our project to be available to our team members as well. So for this we are going to make use of Bitbucket account and we need to push our project onto that online platform which is accessible to our team members. So for this you need to right click on your project, go to team and click on push. Over here you need to give the URL of your team repository, your username and password, and then you can push. Now suppose this is your team repository which has access to your team members. So to give the URL of your team repository, you need to click on clone. You'll get a URL over here. Control C, copy this command and go back. Copy this command and remember to remove edgy clone from over here. Now suppose your username is this. You need to give your password and click Finish. The project that was there on your local system will now be available online, which can be accessed to the team members, which has an access to that particular repository to which we are pushing this project. Now, as we have pushed this project to the Bitbucket account, our team repository, you will see that if you refresh, you can see that this particular user pushed one commit to this repository with a commit message, created a Mercurial repository. Now suppose this is the workspace of another team member who is not having that project on his local system, but he knows that this project of his team is now available online and he wants to have that project on his local system. So how you will do that is, you need to right click over here, click on import, clone existing Mercurial repository and click next. Give the URL, which is the same URL as before, just remove edgy-clone. Suppose you are some other user, so which is having an access to that repository. This is the name that you want for your directory, for your repository. Click next. Click next. Now this is the name that you want to give and click Finish. Now as you can see, suppose this is the workspace of second user of MEGA-IIIT-SE. So you can see that now he is having, that person is having the project on his local system which was available online. Now suppose he wants to make some change, so he clicks on the file and he wants to add something. Suppose this is a change he made to his file and now he saved it. Now suppose this is an important change that you made to your file and you want to commit, you want the history of this repository to have a reference to this particular change, so you will commit it. How you will do that is, again, right click over here, go to team and click on commit. Give a commit message like now suppose you are a second user, so you need to change your username. Okay. Now as you can see, the sign over here will change. This is how you can push. Now suppose now you want your team member 1 to have an access to this project. So what you will do is you will again click on push. Just quickly, since this is a repeat, I'll do it quickly. Now suppose you are and click on finish. Now once this repository or once this project with a new change will be available online, team member 1 can pull this project to his repository and then he'll be able to see what changes the other team member did or made to the project. If you'll go and refresh, you can see that this particular user made one commit to this file, to this repository with a message added hello second. Now let us suppose this is a workspace of our member 1 and he wants to have the project with the changes made by member 2 on his local system. So what he will do is he'll right click on his project, go to team, click on pull. This is the URL. Now since he is the other user, so give the username and password. Make sure you click update after pull and click finish. Once it will get finished, you will see that Hello Second will now be there on his local system project. As you can see, I clicked here. Now this is a file, and initially I was not having Hello Second, which was added by member 2, but now I'm having Hello Second over here. This is a file that was created by other member, and this is a file that was created by member 1. So you can see that these two are consistent now. So this demo actually made you learn how you can make use of Mercurial, how you can push, pull and commit with the help of Mercurial if you are working in a team, and how you can allow your project to be available online, which will be then accessible and can be used by other team members as well. Thank you.